Hey, Rollies here another evening and another wonderful instrument. This is a 14 years old Gibson Les Paul Standard straight from the sunny Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee. What a guitar, did you really hear it? I mean so much overtones. It has wonderful character. Bursbacher Pro pickups. Yeah, I like the sound very much, and I like the playability. This has the 50s neck, so it's not as thin as the, I think that is too thin. The 60s slim taper neck is, I think it's too thin, but this is just a tiny bit chunkier. It's definitely not as chunky as like a 57 or a 58 reissue. This is very much like the 59 R9 necks, and it's amazing, and it plays like butter. It's wonderful. Yeah, man. So Bursbacher pickups, 2006 made, 14 years old Gibson Les Paul, and look at this wonderful heritage cherry sunburst color. I mean, this whole guitar is in very near mint condition, at least 9.5 out of 10 condition. Even 0 fret wear. I can't see any marks on the frets. This is a beauty. So in 2006 Gibson used AAA flame maple tops on these instruments. So yeah, it's not there. Obviously there are much more flamey Les Paul standards outside, but this is just genuine. This is how the 59 Les Pauls looked like. Yeah, I like it. I like this color a lot. I like kind of everything on this instrument. Let's be very picky and try some nuances what I don't really like. Yeah, nothing on the back. Actually, there's no buckle rush or anything. This is in very beautiful condition, but let's just focus on the finish. Let's see if I can spot something that happens with mass producing instruments in big factories, but obviously Gibson is, I don't know, the guitar making Ferrari or something. Very high-end quality guitars. And in 2006 in Nashville they did a bloody amazing job, it looks like, because I can't see any dodgy painting or unfinished binding or anything like that. Or, you know, sometimes you can feel it when the fretboard edge is not rolled properly, or the you know what, the binding is not perfectly done, but this is beautifully done. And I was thinking about this because, as far as I know, Les Paul standards have 2 pieces of body joined together, but this looks genuinely like a one-piece mahogany back. Yes, I think it's one piece. And in terms of weight, this is the weight relieved version, so it has these Swiss cheese holes here. This is not a chambered guitar. The chambered guitar, when the chambers go all around the body and you could hear it's hollow, but this has this small chunk of wood taken away from here because of weight and resonation and things like that. And actually, I never had any issues with the chambered standards or non-chambered. I don't give a bloody crap about this sort of things. You know what? An ES335 guitars are semi-hollow and they sound fucking amazing. So it's not about that. So when they take a bit of wood away, obviously that's been replaced with air, and that gives a beautiful acoustic character. So there's nothing wrong with them. Plug it in, play on it, and then you decide. You shouldn't decide buying a guitar by its specs, by its chambered or non-chambered, or I don't know, 8.5 pounds or 9 pounds or anything like that. These are nuances, you know, the sound, the wood quality and the playability, 100 times more important than these sort of nuances. Yeah, and I really dig the Cluson Deluxe tuners. In this year, Gibson Les Paul standards had the same tuners for the historic VOS series guitars had, and these look genuine. So this is much closer to a 59 R9 guitar than the current Les Paul standards, what are ultra modern and things like that, with the modern tuners and things like that. This is much more vintage spec'd Gibson Les Paul standard, and I think it sounds great. Let's play again. Let's play again. So what do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section, guys. I think this guitar is just wonderful. I mean, I'd say if I didn't like anything on this, maybe here is one thing. What I found, and I'm not how do you say, not 100% happy with, is maybe the fretboard is too white, too light. I mean, too light brown. I like it when it's much darker, but this really doesn't really matter, because maybe you can darken it if you prefer darker fretboard. You can darken the fretboard by using a lot of fretboard oil or something like that. This is the only thing, but I think it's too light. I think the custom shop one's definitely darker. apart from that, even the nut is really well done. I mean, it's cut well. There's no fret buzz. The action is, yeah, the action is spot on, and yeah, it plays really well on the higher registers as well. As you could hear it, I don't see any problem here. Yeah, man. Bursbacher pickups, great things, and yeah, I kind of like uh, the aged binding as well. This is small things, what I don't really get. I mean, it's even on my 355, which is the latest 355 model of almost four grand or something. Small things like, why didn't they bloody age the nut as well, or the plastic here? Do you know the truss rod cover is too wide? That should be aged. But when they age the binding, so make it very yellow, why didn't they do the same thing with those parts as well? Small little nuances. It wouldn't cost anything, and it would look 100 times better. But hey, shouldn't be this picky. This is a wonderful instrument. 14 years old, 2006 made in Nashville. This whiskey was made in Scotland. Whereas, why would anyone drink anything else? This is a proper single malt Scotch Talisker from the Isle of Skye. Oh my God, guys! We spent a week there about a month ago or a few weeks ago. Fucking hell, that is a magical place. We stayed in the same little village called Carbost, where the Talisker factory is. Mamma mia, this is a wonderful drink. And this is salty. You know what? The previous whiskies what I drank over these videos were much more pitty. It's called pitty or smoky. I don't know. I think pitty, that's the right word for it. I really prefer the very pitty whiskies like the Lagavulin and the Laphroaig. This is not pitty. This is not pitty, but it's salty. It has this interesting salty character, and that's what they say about this brand. It's a wonderful drink, guys. You should try it. Talisker from the Isle of Skye. This is a. How old is this beauty? How old is this beauty? Single malt Scotch whiskey. Don't you know? I think it's at least 10 years old. It's a wonderful drink. You should try it. So what do you think about this color? I really like this heritage sunburst color. It's very old school heritage color. It's a proper Gibson Les Paul color. I think if anyone asks me about the typical Gibson Les Paul color, for me, gold top number 1, heritage cherry sunburst number 2, and then the iced tea maybe. But I really like this color. I really like this. If we are talking about an old school guitar, let's enjoy the old school colors as well, like this heritage cherry sunburst. This is a wonderful instrument, and yeah, it really plays great. As you could hear, these are not easy licks, and my fingers are just flying on the fretboard because of the great fretwork, because of the great neck, because of the great neck curve as well. I can't play this well on a 60 slim taper neck. For some reason that is too thin. That's not good. I need a bit of heft here. I need a bit of meat, a bit of chunk, and the 50s neck's got it. And as I said, I think this is slimmer 59 in necks than the original 59 Les Pauls and the 59 R9s, definitely, because I had many of them, and I think the 59 R9 Les Pauls got chunkier necks than this, and they still call this 50s neck there's a slimmer neck version of it, which is, I think it's not, it's too much, you know. They take away the wood. They shouldn't take away the wood. Here you go, let's play something on the neck pickup. For the lads at the Gibson Nashville factory, this neck pickup has everything what I like in a neck pickup. It has this fluty character, this, I don't know how, it's hard to explain but it has this fluty character. It's beautiful, and the sustain, warm, long sustain, and it has this interesting character. Every note is really well defined, you know, there's no mishmash here. It's great, it's just a great sounding neck pickup. And there's a little secret here for you guys. I think over the years I had many Les Pauls, and you know, I set up guitars for myself and everything. This is a little tone secret, I think. Make sure the neck pickup, especially the neck pickup, is a bit lower from the string. You know, they're not too close to the strings, because that kills this fluty character. For me, much better than the neck pickup is more into the body. It gives you this woody character. Try it out. If the neck pickup is too close to the strings, it doesn't sound nice. I think it sounds great when the neck pickup is more into the body, further away from the strings, and it will give you this very interesting natural woody character. This guitar has it. I'm 100% sure you could hear it on this demonstration. I played that song deliberately because that's a perfect example of a great character, great sounding neck pickup. And I tell you what, not many guitars can produce this woody, fluty character. It's hard to explain what I'm talking about, but have a listen and you will hear every little nuances. All the notes, especially the note endings, have some kind of something on them. Well, let me know how did you like this guitar. So I think whoever buys this guitar from me, takes it home, will be very happy with this instrument, because in one hand it's a fantastic instrument. It's great to play, and the other thing is it's a very good investment. It's 14 years old instrument, and it's in beautiful, unabused, all original condition, with no buckle rush, no serious marks on it or anything. It's just check the HD pictures, check the 4K pictures on my website. You are going to see all the details. You know what, if you after a great Les Paul standard, like a very vintage spec Les Paul standard instead of the modern ones, some of them are what the fuck, but these old school vintage spec Les Paul standards are bloody amazing guitars. You won't be disappointed. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, please send me a like. rock music, and I need to finish this bloody amazing Talisker whiskey. You know what? This is a great thing, spending the evening with a wonderful, wonderful guitar, a great whiskey. Just talk, talk shit about guitars, talk shit about instruments. You know, I've been doing this for a while, but yeah, man. Every time I got a new Les Paul, a new Telecaster, or a Strutter 335, 345, or 355, I'm so bloody excited. That thing, that makes, this is my, you know, this is my thing. Yeah, man. Great guitars. Great guitars.